Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to your Thankful Thursday. Yes, this is one of my favorite days of the week. I have 7 of them. What's your favorite day of the week? I happen to have 7 favorite days of the week, so this is one of them. So welcome. Um, so I was thinking about this morning, and I got a great story that I wanted to share from the Chicken Soup for the Soul book. But no, on a Thankful Thursday, not only can we be grateful for things that are in our lives, things that have happened to us, people who are in our lives, events that happen, all of that sort of stuff, not only can we be thankful for those circumstances, but how can we share that thankfulness and, like pay it forward or give somebody a pleasant surprise or just do an act of kindness, that sort of stuff. How can we turn things around so that we give somebody a day full of blessings? So I was thinking about this, and then I happened to read this story that I'm going to read to you today, and I thought this is a great way to. You never know whose lives you're going to touch. You never know how you're going to touch them or how you're going to impact them. Um, so be grateful. So I thought, well, I'm grateful for the fact that I have a platform where I can hopefully inspire others. And I know that I inspire others, and I know that I have impact in people's lives because people tell me. They tell me that, and I am grateful every time that I hear a story about how something I said sparked something in somebody and they went out and did something, or it inspired them or something like that. But then there are those who are silent, who silently watch, who you don't know, who you don't know how you inspire, if you inspire them. Um, you just don't know the impact that you have on their lives yet. They are the ones that remain quiet. So I'm always thankful for the invisible watchers as well. So that's how I'm looking at grateful today. I'm thankful for all the people in my life. I'm thankful for the people that whose lives I touch in a hopefully positive way. So we're going to read this really cool story. And yes, it is going to be a tearjerker because I have tissues handy. Mine are back where they're supposed to be because I had a four-legged friend decided to remove them. So reading from Chicken Soup for the Soul, Live, Think Positive, Live Happy. We're reading one. It's called A Bethany Blessing. And I like this one because it talks, you'll hear the story and then I'll explain why I like it. There's 2 reasons. And so there is a quote here from Rick Warren from The Purpose Driven Life. Experience is not what happens to you, it is what you do with what happens to you. Don't waste your pain, use it to help others. And when I read that quote, I thought, oh my gosh, I am doing so much. I got to find a way to utilize what the experiences I've had to help others going through similar experiences. And I don't know what it is about this year, but I've had friends who have had spouses pass on them, and none of them were COVID related. And they're left behind and all that. And so to be able to have been through that experience and be able to reach out to them and offer them support, love and support has been, to me, it has been a blessing to be able to do that, to take the loss of the pain of Brad's passing and being able to turn it around and help others who are in a similar situation. Even though I'm 3 years down the track, they're just a month or 2 or 3 or 4 months down the track. They're very raw and very real. And it's great to be able to have those conversations with people who have been through similar experiences that you have been through and can understand, because now all of a sudden you realize you're not alone in this. There are others out there, because there are times when you're going through something that you feel so alone, you feel like you're the only person in the world who has had this experience, and then you find somebody who has been through that experience before you or is going through that same experience too, and all of a sudden you realize, hey, I'm not alone. But anyway, so experience is not what happens to you, it is what you do with what happens to you. Don't waste your pain, use it to help others. I like that. Okay, so a Bethany blessing. December 12th should have been a day to celebrate, but after our daughter Bethany passed away from a brain tumor, it was a day of mourning. It was her birthday, and I didn't know how I would survive it that first year after she was gone. It had only been 2 months, and my grief was still so raw. Bethany was our only daughter. She had brought the pink into our lives in a household with 2 boys. She was a fireball of activity and interests, but her most outstanding quality was her big heart. She was a friend to the friendless, the one who could speak to anybody and cheer them up. In high school, she began a group that visited the elderly in a nursing home. She called and made all the arrangements and rallied her friends at church to join the endeavor. How would I get through a birthday? And then it occurred to me, I would celebrate another baby girl born on December 12th. I would go to our local hospital where I used to work as a nurse and find a baby girl in the maternity wing. I worked as a school nurse now, but my friend Sarah still worked at the hospital. I put together a bag with a pink toy and a gift card for a local store. The note on the outside said, "For the first baby girl born on December 12th." The card was signed a Bethany blessing. I took it to Sarah and asked, "Can you deliver this to the mother baby unit?" Sarah had been Bethany's close friend, and we both fought back tears. "Of course," she said with a brave smile. We hugged, and I was amazed. I made it back to the elevator, through the foyer, and out to my car with my blurred vision. Through the years, I've continued the tradition. The money I would have used to buy my daughter a birthday gift is used instead as a blessing for another little girl and her mom. I started praying that the recipient would be someone who very much needed the help of that gift card. After first couple of years, I grew brave enough to deliver the gift bag to the nurses on the floor in person. I told them what it was and asked them to deliver it to the right mom. With patient privacy, I did not wish to intrude on the patient. Besides, I wanted to remain anonymous to the recipient. The head nurse remembered me for several years. She greeted me with a sympathetic hug and thanked me. "I know just who this is going to," she should say. I'd smile, fight back the tears, and thank her. One year took me completely by surprise. As I approached the desk of the maternity unit, which by now had greater security, I handed the gift bag to the clerk. "This is a Bethany blessing for the first baby girl born today." "Wait, this is for you." She grinned and handed me an envelope. "For me?" Stunned, I took the thick envelope and thanked her. She just kept smiling when I turned to go. All the way down in the elevator, I wondered what on earth it was. I trudged through the snow and ice in the parking lot, climbed into my freezing car, and opened the envelope. The card read, "You don't know me, but your Bethany blessing was so special to my daughter and me." The young mum expressed how she had been going through a very difficult time when her baby was born and how the gift card was a true blessing for them. She included several photos of her now 3-year-old daughter. The child's contagious smile put a smile on my own face. "I just wanted to say thanks," the card continued. "I am so grateful that I was able to look past my own pain to reach out to others. This note reminded me that we may never know the impact of a kindness, however small, but our action can be the answer to a prayer for someone else. I survive every December the 12th with another Bethany blessing. Now my daughter's legacy lives on. The legacy of giving lives on." And it's by Elaine Marie Cooper. Oh, sorry. There's two reasons I like the story. One, it was a December baby. That's my birth month. And two, it's the fact that this woman was able to take the pain of losing her daughter and turn it into something beautiful, something that her daughter would approve of. So I like it for that reason too. And she kept moving forward. That's the other reason I like it too. She kept moving forward, putting that one step in front of the other, working through her pain to bring a blessing to other people, to be a blessing to others, not knowing what impact she had until she one day received that card to know that that the work she's doing is well received and everything else. So go out today, be thankful for what you have, be thankful for the people that are in your life, be thankful for all the blessings that you are receiving. Be thankful for the puppies that are pressed up against your leg wanting their butts scratched. Like my puppy right now. And be thankful that you can turn around and be a blessing to somebody else. So not only be grateful for what you have, also find a way today to turn around and be a blessing in somebody else's life. That's it from us for today. For this morning at least. We'll catch you guys later this evening. Have a super fantastic, sparkling, thankful Thursday. He konera.